Hello, everyone. Welcome to the EJG3 show. This is your host, Eddie Gallagher. Today we are recapping NFL Week 2. How exciting! We got the Joe Burrow injury. We got the JJ McCarthy hurt his ankle. He might be out 2 to 4 weeks, but we'll discuss how he played versus Atlanta. Uh, I'll also be talking about the whole Justin Fields, um, how he played against the Buffalo Bills, and then obviously, the game of the weekend, Eagles Chiefs. We'll discuss that as well. But let's start off with the quarterback for the Bengals, Joe Burrow. He will undergo toe surgery, said Zach Taylor. He will be sidelined to a minimum of 3 months. My first thought was big loss for the NFL. Obviously Joe Burrow is one of the top four best quarterbacks in the NFL. Number two, Joe Burrow has been hurt a lot. You're talking about a turf toe, you know, who, will he be out the whole season? That is to be determined. I mean, Jake Browning is the backup. He's okay. But, in all seriousness, they paid wide receivers. They didn't pay for an O lineman. So, there was a possibility that he could get banged up. He took the most sacks. He takes the most hits. Um, it's just it's just a shame, man. I mean, and now they're adding quarterbacks like uh Mike White. I mean, and I think Clifford as well. So they signed veterans Mike White and Sean Clifford to the practice squad. Okay, so it's just it's just terrible. Now I do think looking at the Bengals schedule, I don't know. I mean, you got the Vikings. I mean, obviously they're out. I mean, no JJ McCarthy, but they're still very talented. You got the Broncos. You got Detroit. You got Green Bay. Obviously, you got Pittsburgh. You got the Ravens. You got the Bills. I think Joe Burrow's gonna be out the whole year, and you know, with so many injuries for Joe Burrow, do you have a? Is there a possibility where the Bengals draft another quarterback, like second round, third round, fourth round, whatever? I think you have to think about it because these injuries are just piling up, and it's a shame. I think Joe Burrow is one of the best quarterbacks in the league, but the guy just can't stay healthy. And whose fault is it? Is it Joe Burrow? Is it the organization? I think a little bit of both. But man, it's just that stinks, and the Bengals are 2-0, having they're having a great start, feeling good about themselves, and that injury happens, and now Bengals fans are probably thinking of themselves, and maybe even the team, are we toast? Is the season over? I mean, that's what they're thinking in their minds. And I gotta tell you, I don't believe in Jake Browning. I really don't. I think the Bengals are in a bad spot. Now they do have great weapons in Jamar Chase and T Higgins, but T Higgins is also injury prone as well. So yeah, not great news for the Bengals. But who knows? I mean, they are 2-0. But yeah, no, I think the season's over for the Bengals. All right, let's move on to the Jets. They lost 30-10. Buffalo absolutely dominated them. They could have been a. I don't know if the Bills were going to lose that game, but that could have been a game where the Bills come out sloppy, after an emotional win. But the real story is the Jets. Obviously a great game versus the Steelers. Uh, Justin Fields. I wouldn't say like I mean they ran the ball well. He made great passes to Garrett Wilson, but this Bills game, oh my gosh, he went 3 of 11 for 27 yards. Mitchell Trubisky, he threw what was it, one pass I believe, and Mitchell Trubisky went 1 for 2 with 32 yards. I mean, I was kind of thinking in my mind, okay, Justin, you played great versus Pittsburgh. Can you do it again? And he didn't. I mean, guys, I'm sorry. There's a reason why he got benched in Pittsburgh. There's a reason why Chicago got rid of him. The guy can't play quarterback. Now, he can prove me wrong. There's a lot of people that prove me wrong. But I don't think Justin Fields can play quarterback. Now, Blake Green, tried to be positive when I was talking to him. But a couple days ago, that episode. But I'm sorry, this guy cannot play. And you're talking about Aaron Glenn. I mean, the team was just undisciplined. A lot of penalties. Uh, talking about roughing a passer. Bill's first possession. You just can't do that. You can't give good teams more opportunities. And I'm talking about no. I mean, Brees Hall, 10 carries, 29 yards. Garrett Wilson. I mean, Garrett Wilson's a stud. I mean, he had 4 receptions, 50 yards. But now you have to have this conversation. Now, obviously, you know, Fields is in the concussion protocol, but you need to have a conversation. Is Tyrod Taylor the best option over Justin Fields? I think that's a serious conversation that you have to have. And it just, I mean, yes, you want to give Fields an opportunity, but I've seen enough of Justin Fields. The guy can't play. Um, but if Aaron Glenn wants to build a culture, I think you got to start Tyrod Taylor. And I think Tyrod Taylor is a better quarterback than Justin Fields. No doubt about it. But yeah, no, if you're the Jets, you you can't have Mitchell Trubisky have more passing yards than Justin Fields. I think that shows you something, or tells you something. Now, on the Bills' perspective, I like the fact that they ran the ball. I mean, James Cook, 21 carries, 132 yards. So they didn't ask Josh Allen to be Superman because they asked him week 1 versus the Ravens. The defense uh, tackled well. I mean, they were out 2 starters, Taron Johnson and Ed Oliver. They tackled better. Uh, I like the way that they just dominated the line of scrimmage, which was really good to see. Good to see if you're a Bills fan. But they're 2-0. They got Miami this Thursday. But yeah, no, great win for the Bills. But this game was mostly about the Jets, how uncompetitive they were, and that was a trap game for sure. Okay, let's go to JJ McCarthy. Uh, so he got injured, rolled his ankle. Uh, they say that he could be out 2 to 4 weeks. Um, and Carson Wentz is expected to start. Uh, look, obviously JJ McCarthy. has not played well this season. You know, he's still recovering from that injury last year, but man, he played out of 8 quarters. He only played good in one. He's too inconsistent. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they can lean on him. And Vikings have a good enough roster, good enough weapons. They'll get Jordan Essen back, but scoring 6 points, that is not good. 2 interceptions. So he had 2 interceptions. 11 for 21. 158 yards. Not good. Not good at all. And you know, we'll see what Carson Wentz does. Um, I wouldn't expect greatness. I mean, he's not. He's an okay quarterback, but I just don't know what to expect from him. Now, I'm excited to see what he does, but at the same time, I'm expecting low quarterback play for the Vikings these next couple weeks. Um, but yeah, no, if you're the Vikings, you have to be concerned. I mean, JJ has not showed you that he's capable of not only being an NFL quarterback, but he hasn't shown you, okay, I can take a team that's behind. Like he's just not that guy. He hasn't shown me yet. And we'll see. To be determined on JJ McCarthy. I hope he gets healthy. This is his kind of a first year starter, but he did sit behind Sam Darnold. So I thought he would be more ready to play, and clearly he's not. Um, and he's only thrown 41 passes. Uh, his QBR is pretty bad, 20.1. That's not good, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, Eagles defeated the Chiefs, 20-17. Um, Mahomes just had 187 yards passing. Guys, the Chiefs are fine. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be great. I didn't predict them to win the division. So let's just calm down. No Xavier Worthy, no Rasheed Rice. Yeah, Mahomes is missing two of his weapons. So, and that was a bad drop, like Travis Kelce, that led to an interception. Their defense is playing solid. Um, but in reality, the Chiefs are going to be they're going to be a scary team once they get all their weapons back. Now they do have a hard schedule coming up. I think they got the Lions, Ravens. I think Bills coming up. Let me. I'm gonna. So they got the Giants next week. They play the Ravens week 4, and then they play the Lions week 5. I'm telling you right now, they're losing to the Ravens, and they're going to lose to the Lions. So in the first 6 weeks, they're going to be 2-4. Can he bounce back? Can he be in a wild card mix? Absolutely. I'm not writing the Chiefs off right now. They're too good. Patrick Mahomes is too good. Um, I just think they're banged up, and they'll get guys healthy. Relax. The Chiefs will be the Chiefs. Now they're not winning the division, but they'll be in a wild card, and that's what I predicted. I'm gonna go to the other side, the Eagles. Should you be concerned about the passing game? I think so. I mean, Hurts. I know he's a little guy. He just wants to win. But man, you gotta throw the football. 101 passing yards is not impressive. Now they're running the football. We know the Eagles can run the ball, but you want to see that passing game develop. You know, you got Smith, you got Brown, and there are reports that could Brown get traded. You don't want to trade that guy. He's too important, and he's really good. So I think the passing game needs to really develop. And Hurts is very capable of throwing the football. I'm not denying that. But you got to throw the football. You can't just do little swing passes and swing Saquon Barkley. That's not going to get you anywhere. Uh, and look, I do like the little trash talk with Chris Jones. You know, hey, we won the game. Be quiet. You know, and I like that. I like that out of my quarterback. You know, hey, I mean, and look, that's the nature of the game. Win the game. If you don't win, don't talk. But yeah, no. Kind of surprised it. Kind of surprised it was kind of low scoring 2017. Uh, but at the same time, the Eagles defense is really good and the Chiefs defense is really good. So at the same time, I should have expected it to be a little low scoring. Um, but yeah, no. Chiefs are 0-2. Not good. Not good at all for them. Let's get to Tampa Bay. They're 2-0. Uh, Rasheed Rice ran for a 2-yard touchdown with 6 seconds left to give the Buccaneers a 2019 win over Houston Texans. Look, number one, am I concerned about Houston? No, I'm not. I think that division is not good. The Colts are 2-0. We'll see. I mean, that the Colts right now remind me of that Saints team in 2024. 2-0, but they have Daniel Jones. Oh, he looks good. Yeah, let's hold off. I mean, that's why you play 17 games for a reason. So, look, I know Houston's 0-2, but I think they'll be fine. Uh, but the Bucks, if you don't think Baker Mayfield is not a top five quarterback right now, you're out of your mind. I would rank top five quarterbacks right now in the league. I got Patrick number one, Josh number two, Lamar three, Burrow four, and I got Baker five. When Baker Mayfield is leading a team without his tackles, got his receivers are getting hurt, and that fourth down scramble that went for 15 yards, that that's unbelievable. That is all time great game that he's displayed, and his special teams was not great. A block punt that led to Texans getting the lead. I mean, that's an impressive game by the Bucks, and he's taking brutal hits to the knees. Baker Mayfield is that dude, and I think the Browns did a terrible thing letting him go. And the thing about the Bucks, they don't have their guys back. I mean, Chris Godwin is he hasn't played yet. Imagine when he gets on the field. Oh my gosh, his offense is going to be really good. Ibuka, Ibuka, that guy's a stud wide receiver. Yeah, no, I think the Bucks are going to be really good, and that was an impressive performance. Nothing was really working in the second half until the final drive. Yeah, no, I'm impressed with the Bucks, and good for them. Well, Couple things that I want to get off my chest. Number two, no, not number two. Chargers are 2-0. Good. They're right now they're in first place in the AFC West. Geno Smith, he's going to be that guy who he's going to have 3 touchdowns, and he's going to have that performance where he had 3 interceptions. You don't know what you're going to get out of Geno Smith. And Caleb Williams got a little bit better, but the Lions, too much talent. They like to run up the score. We know that. Uh, I'm not sure it's a great fit. Uh, could the Bears move off Caleb Williams after this year? Maybe, but it's too early to tell. Uh, I think this week versus Dallas, we're gonna know if Caleb Williams is the right fit for Ben Johnson. Um, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. Week 2 was it was a good weekend for me betting wise. Went 6 for 2. Um, but yeah, no, great weekend. I can't. I'm excited for week 3. Make sure you like this video and also subscribe, and we'll see you next time.